So she's giving you money before. Like, look, she's taking some.
Oh, that's really it. All right.
I sent her. No, I'm going to cut it. It's because and then you can play
That's how I want my son. I told my son, why? Mine. Yeah. This right here. This right here.
You know what, bro? I'm getting tired, man. Tired of attracting women that I'm not attracted to, bro. And the women that I am attracted to, they don't really approach me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no 8, 9s, and 10s. I'm talking about women who are like 5s and 6s, bro. Every now and then I get lucky and I get one of those. You know what I'm saying? Women who I'm not attracted to, I just can't be with them, man. I'm sorry. I can't live with a woman or even be with a woman that I'm not attracted to, man. Some motherfuckers can do that, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. I gotta find something sexy about her, man. You feel me? I gotta be attracted to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be with a woman I'm not attracted to. And no, I don't have high standards. I don't want an 8, 9, or a 10, because I'm not an 8, 9, or 10 myself. So no, I don't expect that. But you gotta have something that I'm attracted to, man. And she can't be no butterface. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes can do that, man. I can't do it. You know, everything looks good but her face. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't do that. You feel me? Like, I gotta be attracted to her, bro, for me to be with her. Man, turn that fucking shit off, man. That shit gets on your fucking nerves after a while, bro. Hearing that shit over and over again. Come outside and reset your shit. Thank you. I'm sorry, dude. I can't do it, man. I tried, man. You feel me? Doesn't work for me no more. I think when I was younger, I was able to kind of do it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, not no more, man. You know, she can't be fat. She can't be overweight. She can't have a big ass Pillsbury dough stomach. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, bro. That's not what I'm attracted to, bro. I'm not gonna settle. You know, she can't be eating 4 or 5 meals in one day or one serving. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good. I don't like fat women. I don't like that, bro. You know, I tried to do that once and I failed miserably, bro. Nah, I'm good. I don't like the way that feels. Where a woman is bigger than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a big ass like Landwell and shit, man. Hell no. I'm good with that, bro. I'm good. You know. I be seeing dudes walking around with fat women, and I be like, bro, how are you fucking that, bro? You know, I'm like, how are you doing that? To be honest, you know, you know, you know. I seen some of the most like hideous, like women with children, and I'm like, God damn. I'm like, who's fucking that, bro? What nasty motherfucker is fucking that? I seen a Landwell today in Starbucks, and she had kids, and I was like, damn, some motherfuckers out here, they'll fuck anything. Big Pillsbury dough stomach. These women got big old stomachs, but I can't stand that. Look, I don't got a big stomach myself, so I expect her not to have a big stomach. I do my sit-ups. Now I got a little bit of fat around my stomach, you know, because I'm not really dieting and stuff. But my stomach is somewhat flat. You feel what I'm saying? When I say somewhat, it's not 100% flat, but you can see there's muscles in my stomach forming. So I'm making progress with my workouts. I don't want to be with a woman that I get up on top of, and it's hard to kiss her because her stomach is in the way. I had that happen to me before when I was in LA. When I got with the chunky chick that was in LA, the 24-year-old female, she was chunky. Matter of fact, she was more than chunky, she was fat. And, you know, I got with her and stuff. I got on top of her, and that big old Pillsbury stomach was right there in the way. Cause I'm trying to kiss her, because she did have a nice face. She just was fat, you know. She did have some nice looking lips and stuff. You know, she had some qualities about her that I liked, but she did have a big old stomach. Okay? She had kissable lips, she had nice eyes, but she was overweight. So I'm on top of her, and I'm trying to give her a kiss, and the stomach is in the way, bro. You know, the stomach, the Pillsbury stomach is in the way. You feel, you feel me? You know, and I'm like, man, never again, bro. I can't deal with this shit. I'm good. I'm good with this shit, bro. I don't want a woman that has a big stomach or she just overweight. Nah, it wouldn't be good long term, because then when she get into a relationship with you, man, she gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want a female that kind of fits my lifestyle. Like if I'm working out, she's working out too, you know what I'm saying? Like to keep from being overweight and Pillsbury dough stuff. you know. Nah, I'm good with the Miss Pillsbury, bro. I'm not attracted to that. The blubber on the arms, the blubber, cottage cheese on the legs. Her legs is full of cottage cheese. She got fat feet, fat ankles, fat calves. You know what I'm saying? Fat knees. You know what I'm saying? She got fat around the knees and stuff. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good with that, bro. You feel me? I'd rather jerk off than deal with that shit, bro. You feel me? I'd rather jerk off to some porn than deal with a big old fat Latin whale, man. You feel me? I mean, you guys can do it, but I ain't gonna do it, man. I'm not attracted to that. I'll deal with them slim. I like them slim. Shoot. She don't have to always be thick. But it's better to deal with a slim woman, which is not my preference in the first place. But I'll deal with them slim, really skinny, before I deal with them thick. I mean fat, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between thick and fat. You know. Sometimes you get with a woman, she's thick, long term, man, she turns into fat. I've seen that before, man. You feel me? Let's go up in here real quick. What's up, boss? Good. Give me a couple slices of pizza, man. All right. 2. Okay. I got some. $3 back. I'm trying to find some change. Thank you, man. Have a good day, dude. You too. Well, Gorilla Boy, what's up with it? Yeah, I don't want no fat woman, bro. That's not what I'm attracted to. You feel what I'm saying? And I can't help it. I can't just all of a sudden become attracted to a fat woman, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I can't just force myself to become attracted to something that I'm not attracted to. Can you imagine trying to fuck with those women, and you're on top of her, and you feel like you fucking what's the name, a wildebeest, bro. You feel like you fucking a whale. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's the women with no curves. I don't like women who don't have curves. I'm good with that.
So you're planning on Tuesday, but you're going to be Wednesday?
You feel me? We're gonna work out today, so don't trip. Women who don't have curves, like from the waist, especially from the waist down, that stuff is important. You know what I'm saying? She can't be shaped like Gumby, bro. I don't like nerdy chicks either. That's not my thing, man. She just a nerd. That's not my thing, bro. Nerdy chicks belong with nerdy guys, man. Nerdy chicks belong with nerdy guys. You feel me? You know. Hello. Look, like women don't sleep with men that they're not attracted to. So why should we? Huh? If I find a female repulsive, I'm not gonna sleep with her, bro. That's how women do us, man. If they find a guy that they find repulsive, they're not gonna sleep with the guy. You gotta be the same way. Damn it. I stand by my standards and I stand by them strong. I would never be in a relationship with a woman that's sumo size overweight, bro. Never. I would never date a fat woman. And Chad and Tyrone, they don't date fat women, bro. Now I can see Chad and Tyrone dating BBWs, but not fat women, no. That are shaped like mountains, you know. You feel what I'm saying? After a while, you get tired of attracting women that you're not attracted to. I can't force myself to like a female, bro. If I'm not attracted to her at all. So you gotta have something I like. And it's supposed to be a mutual agreement, man. What's up with it, Captain Commander? Yep. I'm a kind of person that if I start, I'm a kind of person that will starve before you eat something he don't like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll starve before I eat something I don't like, bro. But if you give me some slop, I'll be like, nope, I ain't eating. I'll wait until you give me something that I feel like is good, then I'll eat. You know what I'm saying? If I feel that this thing or this this stuff that you're serving, you know, is good, I'll eat. Other than that, nope. Like when I was in jail, they tried to serve me some bad shit. You know, I had my stuff where I could make a spread and stuff in the room, or in the you know, yeah, in the jail cell. Matter of fact, my homeboy made a better spread than what they were serving in that fucking goddamn kitchen in jail. You know. But I simply won't eat if I don't like it. So that's how I am. A big old fat Landwell want to try to get with me, I'm going to turn her down. I'm like, no, I'm not interested in that. You know what I'm saying? I won't even let her suck my dick. But if I'm in a relationship, you know, she got to be similar to what I'm doing. She got to be working out too. You feel me? If I'm working out, she got to be working out too. You know, it seems like nowadays, you know, the average man got so many little options. The average man got so little options that he can't afford to be picky and choosy and shit. Like nowadays, the average man don't have a whole lot of options. You know, so you gotta pick the best out of the good that you got, or you gotta choose between the three evils. You know, you gotta choose. You feel me? You gotta choose between the two. You choose between, if you got two women, one is fat, one is super skinny, I'll go with the skinny one, man. I'm good with that. You know, I'm good with the fat ones. What's up with it, man? Going good? Oh. Yeah.
Got whipped dog.
Gotta get it today, man. You feel me?
Strawberry late today or what?
Huh? Good. Thank you, man.
It's all good, brother. Appreciate it.
Man, I gotta have something that's like, you know, that I feel like I'm attracted to. I can't force myself on a woman that I'm not attracted to. You feel what I'm saying? I can't. My dick ain't gonna work anyway. Look what happened with Sub 5 Stalker. I tried to have sex with her. My penis wouldn't work. Because I wasn't attracted to her. Like me, I'm attracted to a fat ass, some nice jumbo-sized titties. She gotta have one of those. You know what I'm saying? For me to get an erection. The other day, this female, she was about a 4 in looks, and she walked into the Chinese food restaurant where I was eating, right? And she had some jumbo-sized titties. I mean, goddamn, she had them out too, man. She had that one good thing that'll get me a erection if I slept with her, man. You know? Yeah. The trolls and stuff, you gotta watch them, man. The moderators, get those motherfuckers. Oh, this tastes good. You feel what I'm saying? I know some of you guys ain't gonna like what I'm saying, cause if maybe you're a fat chick or something, or maybe you're a land whale. So I don't expect you to like this video or this live or something. You know what I'm saying? And these women, they'll try to shoot their shot at you too. You feel me? You know? That had to be a woman right there that was in the troll in the chat room. It had to be a woman that was overweight. You feel what I'm saying? It had to be a woman that was overweight, bro, in the chat room. A 300-pound wildebeest. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I had to laugh some more on that one. I'm not attracted to that. And us men, we're not supposed to have standards. We're supposed to just take anything that comes to us. Fat women, women with children, everything. We're supposed to accept everything. Nope. I put up barriers for those type of women. Women with children, not doing that no more. That's why I'm chasing this bag, so I can get to pick what type of woman I like. No, she can't have no children. No, I went through that already. And if I do meet a single mother, it's just gonna be for sex. Like Tom Lockett said, single mothers are just for sex, you know? He right. I come over at nighttime, wax that ass, and I'll leave before the kids get up. I be like a ghost in the. I be gone like a thief in the night. You feel what I'm saying? Get in there, steal the pussy, and get the fuck out of there. I be gone like a thief in the night. You feel me? Nah, because I don't want to meet your kids. I don't want to be a stepdaddy. You feel me? I don't want to be a stepdaddy in these streets. Raising a kid that's not mine. You know, knowing that you probably wouldn't ever chose me in your prime anyway. A lot of these bitches, they don't start choosing the average dude until they get knocked up by the Chaz and Tyrones, and then they come after you, which is a slap in the face to me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna pick you second. I'm gonna pick you second. You what I like second. I mean, hell no. Then I got to deal with somebody else's kid. Nah, I'm good with that. You simps. You simps can have those single mothers. Feel me? I'm not gonna do that, man. Be simping all day long like that. Then you gotta deal with the baby father and stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm good with that. Okay, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm good with that, bro. My standards are not high. I don't want 8, 9s, and 10s. Okay? I'm attracted to the average woman, bro. Like this one chick in Starbucks, she's very quiet. She's an average woman at best. She got a little bit of ass on her, and she got some a little bit of titties on her. Everything is average on her. She got average ass, average titties. She's about 5'5" or something like that. And I'm kind of attracted to her, but I wish I shouldn't. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. There's something about her that makes me attracted to her, and I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe it's the way she carries herself. I don't know. But she's average at best, so that's what it is, you know. Because average people attract average people, man. Everybody stays in their own bracket. You know what I'm saying? You got the top tier people, they stick with top tier. You got the average people, you know, what? Who's offended? Hey, get rid of that guy completely. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe a woman or something. Get rid of that guy. I gotta take off my shit. Cause it's gotta be a woman, bro. Yeah. Don't time them out. Just kick them out. Yeah, cause they'll come back. Yeah, don't time them out. Just get rid of them. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I get the bag, I'm gonna have standards galore. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, nah, you gotta be past 5'7". I'm gonna do what females do once I get to bed. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, nah, you gotta be 5'7". You gotta be slender. You gotta have a nice fat ass on you. When you got the bag, you can bring in the standards for sure. But this society has thrown a lot of men up under the bus. This society don't care about men, bro. Other countries, they keep men first. And then they keep the lady boys second, and the women are last. Feminism ain't really raging through other countries like it is in America. You know, out here, feminism, man, feminism is going strong, and it's breaking up a lot of families, and it's causing the birth rate to like drop below replacement level. That's why America's in trouble, man. If we don't get it back to like the birth rate back to like replacement level, we won't have a country in the next 100 years. We have to stay at replacement level. Everybody got to replace themselves, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You know, forget all that, man. I'm not gonna just force my way on a female because I'm horny or something like that. She gotta look a certain way. Like some women, I can tell they like me out here. You know, like the half white, half black girl. I can tell she likes me the way she acts, but I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Number one, the reason why I don't like her is she's too geeky, she's too nerdy. She don't got enough ass. There is some ass there, but it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Some women you gotta discriminate against. Like, oh no, that's not enough ass. You know. But the other girl, Thickums, she does it right. She likes me. Thickums like me. She got thick thighs, thick booty, but she lived with somebody. I think she got a husband or a boyfriend or something. You know what I'm saying? And she's kind of nerdy too, but she thick in the thighs. I like her more than I like I gotta figure out her name. The black white girl. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. The black white girl, I like Thickums because she got that thick booty on her. Ooh, man, it's nice. But she got a sub 5 face. They both on the same level when it comes to like attractiveness. These women are below me. That's why the attraction is there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are above a woman in looks, she will approach you. She will let it known that she sees you. Every time you enter the room, she's gonna say hi, or she might say your name a lot. Hi, Kel. Hi, Kel. Hi, Kel. You hear what I'm saying? And then you got the women that are at a higher caliber looks. They can care less whether or not you come into the room because they feel like they're above you in looks. You feel what I'm saying? Like women of a high caliber won't be saying hi to me, man. But I don't expect them to because they're above my looks level. I mean, yeah, I don't expect them to because they're above my looks level. And You know, I have never gotten a woman of her caliber anyway. So that's how I know females out of my league when I ain't never had a woman like that before in my life. Now look at an average woman at best, you know, then I'm more confident because I feel like I can get this woman. You know. But nowadays over here in California, it seems like the average woman for me is unavailable because these women are after dudes with careers and motherfuckers who got their shit together and Chaz and Tyrone's. You feel what I'm saying? And I believe Chad and Tyrone has been fucking the average women. That's why it's so hard to get an average woman, guys. If you're an average guy, you know, you're gonna have a hard time getting an average woman because I got a reason to believe, I have a reason to believe that Chad and Tyrone have been fucking my average women. For real. Especially if they got a nice big ass and shit like that. There's this female, she's my face match. She got hooded eyes too. Sometimes she comes into Starbucks, she got a fat ass on her. Oh, it's huge. It's like a monster ass. But she has like a 5'10" Chad boyfriend. And she look at me from the corner of her eye. She looking at me from the corner of her eye, and I'm looking at her from the corner of my eye. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, she's average at best. Yeah. You know, but she got a Chad boyfriend. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so hard to get the average woman. Basically, your face match. Because the dudes are probably having a hard time getting their face matched. Like a dude that's an 8, he's having a hard time getting other 8s because of men with money, status. You know what I'm saying? Older men, okay? So he's having to date down. Get off me, man. Fucking fly, man. Get off me. He's having to date down because he can't get other 8s. Other 8s are checking for like 9s and 10s and guys who got it all. You feel what I'm saying? So when you got like guys who are millionaires basically hitting on your 8s, like let's say you're an 8 as a guy. You got men with money around checking for your checking for your 8. Okay? You got men with status and money around checking for your 8. Your woman that's an 8 looks. That's your face match. But when you can't find them, guess what you gonna do? You gonna sleep down to the 6s. You gonna see what's up with the 6s, bro. The women that's a 6 and the 7s and stuff, 6s and 7s. So you can't get the other 8s because the other 8s are being taken by men with money, wealth, power. You know what I'm saying? So you got an 8 coming down fucking your face match. So it's like, how can you compete with that, man? Out here, I see guys settling all the time. Skinny men with fat women. You know, buff men with fat women. You feel what I'm saying? How you gonna compete with a buff motherfucker if you fat, right? Let's say your face match as a fat man, you know, your face match is a fat woman. How can you compete with the motherfucker that's in shape, that got his body in shape? You can't. That's why Heat and Succeed is done for, because he cannot get other fat women, bro. You feel me? The fat women are going after the average men, bro. The guys who are 5, 6s, and 7s, bro. Heat and Succeed is competing with guys who are above him in looks. That's why he's been alone for so long, okay? That's why he's going crazy. Because he can't get no fat woman, bro. I don't see that. I don't out here, bro. I don't see fat couples, bro. That's on the real low. I'm seeing average looking dudes with just normal bodies, whatever, with big old land wells out here. I don't see two fat people coming into the door together. I don't see that no more. Now I rarely, like I think I saw that once, like I saw it. I saw two fat couples. Oh, I saw a fat couple over there at the mall, like about a year ago. That was about it. Other than that, fat women are not checking for fat men, bro. They're not. Why would they go for a fat guy when they could go with a buff guy that got his money in shape? I mean, his money in shape. His body in shape. His money in shape. I'm saying, my bad. So, I didn't heard fat women say, why would I want to go with a fat guy? I'm already fat. I don't have to go with a fat guy. So they start picking the buff guys. And guess what? These land wells can get the buff dudes, bro. So where does that leave the fat man? Out in the cold, bro. The fat man gonna have a hard time getting his face match because there's other men that are chubby chasers that's not fat. Like that one guy that was getting cussed out by his girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Right over here. He was not fat, bro. She cussed him out. And she was like, that's why your mother is dead, bitch. That's what I heard her say. I was like, man, you gonna take that from that fat bitch like that, bro? She was big too, man. She was a straight up land well. And she was nothing that I would be interested in. But for some reason, this nigga was interested. And she cussed his ass out like he stole something or something. You feel what I'm saying? So guys are coming down eating off your plate. If you're a guy that's a 5 in looks, there's 7s coming down eating off your plate. Because 7s are having a hard time getting other 7s. Either they've been taken up by other 7s and there's no more room. You know, basically there's a whole lot of men, right? So you got all the 7s that are taken. So then you're like, damn, I can't find my face match. We got men with money, careers, men with status, famous men coming down eating off your plate. So you're forced to date down. You know what I'm saying? I see this all the time, bro. Out here, bro. I can see a couple, and I can clearly see the guy's better looking than no homo. I can clearly see the guy is above her in looks, and I'd be like, that is not his face match. That is not his face match. I see it all the time, bro. I am not lying. You feel what I'm saying? How you gonna let this female talk to you like that? Back to what I'm saying about the guy that got cussed out by the land whale. How could you just let this land fat whale cuss you out and talk about your dead mama, bro? I wouldn't take that from that bitch. I would have kicked her out right there at the light. I'd be like, bitch, get the fuck out. Get your ass out. You can walk your ass home. Do them fucking fat ass cellulite thighs some good anyway. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. You don't let no fat whale talk about your dead mama, man. But there he was, sitting there taking it like a straight up simp. You know what I'm saying? It happened right here down at the light where I fly sign and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to what's going on. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at her and I was like, that bitch is fat as hell. And this dude, he wasn't, I swear, bro, he wasn't fat. So that's not his face match. Anytime you see a skinny guy or a fit guy with a fat woman, that's not a face match. He's dating down. He's dating down because it's a lot easier to date down for men, okay? It's a lot harder to date up. In this society, it's easier for women to date up than for men to date up. We gotta have money and status in order for us to fucking date up. We can't get, a woman that's above our looks level without money and status. You know what I'm saying? But women can. They can say no to fat men, bro. And they fat themselves. They got some buff, nasty motherfuckers out here to be like, ooh, that fat woman, she hit me up in my DMs. Oh yeah, I'll fuck her. Hell yeah, I'm horny as fuck. Hell yeah, I'll fuck that fat bitch. Hell yeah. And then that leaves the fat man out of the cold, man, because now you're fucking his face match. You know what I'm saying? That leaves the fat man out in the cold. He can't have no dates. That's why when I was fat, I couldn't get no dates. I even was hitting on fat women and I couldn't get a date. But as soon as I slimmed down, then all of a sudden Landwell start kicking in the doors from outer space, nigga. The Landwells are kicking in the door all over the place, man. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta work out today. We're gonna work out after we get done flying the sign. Cause I ate some pizza, so it's time for me to go work out. And I had beer last night, so yeah, we're gonna have to work out. So you wonder why there's a lot of like unattractive women approaching you. It's because they're actually getting men that are above them in looks. I done heard it on some of them Leftover Women channel videos that I've been listening to. Like, I even hear some of the guys in China who are like settling down with females that are below them in looks. Because like some of the females would admit, oh, this guy right here, he's better looking than me. He's better looking than me. The one, my husband or my boyfriend that's living with me, he's better looking than me. I keep hearing that over and over again on the Leftover Woman channel. I be watching this shit. He's better looking than me. Yeah, motherfuckers date down because it's a lot less competitive for a whale. You know what I'm saying? That means easier access to like blowjobs and coochie. Don't have to fight so hard. Don't have to compete so hard for a land whale, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I got when I was out there. That was when I was out there dating and shit. I always had land whales trying to hit on me and hit me up in the DMs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I still got land whales trying to get up on me, man. Women who are below me in looks, they always try to shoot their shot. But I shoot them down, though. You know what I'm saying? I shoot them hoes down. What time is it? Yeah, we gotta get out here and fly this sign, man. But anyway, you guys have a good day, man. The live is already at an hour, so I'm done, man. You guys have a good day. I'm out.